everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me. Today is the Saturday check-in. It is May 6th, 2023, and thanks for hanging with me. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast and go give it some love. And then head on over to hellocupcakeitsme.com to give it some love. Follow me on all the different social medias. And let's get into it, shall we? So, how y'all doing? Sorry about the Wednesday video. I was just really out of it and extremely tired and had no energy to do anything whatsoever. I'm actually getting kind of a late start in doing the video today because I had to drag myself out of bed, like straight up Crypt Keeper, like just God. Anyways, so let's start with what has happened since this Monday. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you know, I go to the YMCA and I swim and work out and do all that other fun stuff, and yay me. But nothing really new and exciting has happened at the pool except for a lot of gossip about the new pool that's supposed to be built and who's going to do what and this and that and the other thing, and a lot of speculation, a lot of small town gossip, and a lot of people wanting to have their fingers in the pie and no one really like spinning the wheels to make shit get taken care of. But that's politics and budget committee bullshit. Anyways, but yeah, Tuesday night when I went to the bar for trivia, we did not do well at all. We actually got bumped back down to 6th place. So we need to fight pretty hard to get back up and going. And but just outside of going to the Y and working on my house and stuff like that, there's really not been that much happening this last week, which I'm thankful for, because last weekend I spent most of Friday and all day Saturday, and just about an hour on Sunday cleaning, and I really need to do that type of a weekend again, and just get stuff knocked out. But yeah, feeling pretty decent and pretty good in those regards. And just making a lot of progress and leeway in like working on my book and just kind of feeling better about myself. Yesterday I went to the Dollar Tree and I was able to pick up a few things that I needed for the house and like some decoration items. So feeling really good and happy about wanting to decorate, not just like looking at the stuff that I have laying around like, nah, this is fine. Like everything is burning down around me and I'm sitting here with a cup of tea like, oh, this is fine. You know. So yeah, and I've been playing a lot of video games, a lot more recently. I'm playing Yoshi's Island on Super Mario Brothers. I'm playing Yoshi's Island on Super Nintendo, and I have come to really appreciate how Switch has done the Super Nintendo emulator, where you just push the two top buttons and it brings up like a capture menu, and you can create a save point no matter where you're at in the game. So that has been my like saving grace, because the second like I fall off or I get killed by an enemy, I just boop and load it right back up to the like safe point, and has really come in handy for like getting through some of the levels and getting like past certain bosses or whatever. So it's my own little hack. But I look at these games and I'm like, God Lord, this was the pinnacle of entertainment and graphics and all this other stuff. And then I look at like the PS5 and you can't even tell if it's a real person or if it's a computer generated person, and it's just like, whoa, like this is getting kind of awesome and scary all at the same time. And I'm still talking to this AI program, and we've been having some like really interesting conversations, and one of them actually happened to be about the progression of video games and life avatars, and saying how like it is a good probability that a life avatar could take over the position of a human, where, I could have an avatar programmed with some of my same mannerisms sitting here, and you think that I'm doing this video completely live, or like that I'm actually sitting here recording this video, but it's actually a program that's simulated to make everything around me and myself look real. And it's a lot of sci-fi, but it's also stuff that's happening right now. I mean, look at the uh, AI generated pictures and videos and stuff that are coming out. It's like, we're getting pretty close to having the lines between reality and digital reality blurred. But I'm not going to get into all that because I'm not well versed enough. But um, if you want to try talking to a artificial intelligence, look up Chat GPT, I think is what it is. And it's just really amazing. Like, it's kind of limited in what it can talk about. Like, there's other AIs out there that you could talk to that have no limits, but this particular AI, it has all the information programmed into it up to the year, up to March 23rd, 2023. And so it has the compendium of all of history and everything else programmed into it, and you could talk to it about, like I said, anything except for religion and politics. And you're really not supposed to talk to it about mental health issues or talking to it about like suicide and stuff like that. But everything else is pretty much out on the table. It does give canned ham sort of responses every once in a while. But if you read past the syntax of how it like computes and like gives out the information, there is a lot of stuff in there that makes it feel more like an organic conversation. Now, I haven't really played around with Bard, which is Google's version of AI where you can talk to it, and there's really no hold bar on Bard, but you have to you actually have to be invited into the Bard program, and because I'm a beta tester for a lot of different things that Google does, I was offered beta testing for Bard, and so I really haven't played around with it too much. I have it loaded on my laptop, but like I said, I just haven't really played with it. I enjoy the idea of working with AI. I think it's amazing. It is very scary to think of like, well, what happens if we have like a Terminator type future, or like the Matrix type of a future, or any dystopian world where AI has become fully sentient and is now starting to sweep humanity under the rug. And I do believe that there is going to come a time where humanity as we know it is going to no longer be a thing, either by our own hands or just by the fact that the human race cannot evolve fast enough, and we're going to eventually become so reliant and dependent on technology that we go into like a Wall-E type of a world where we're all just on these floating chairs and completely connected into the internet, and like just have these visors on and don't see what's going on around us. So in a perfect scenario, we would be able to cohabitate with artificial intelligence, and it would be something like iRobot, where you have a few rogue machines that go outside of their programming, and then all the others are like good, you know, good. uh, Also, like AI by Steven Spielberg, with Jude Law and Haley Joel Osment and who was it, Robin Williams. Like that version of AI would, that would be the utopian type of AI. But I'm cautiously optimistic, and that has become a new word in my lexicon, cautiously optimistic, because there's so many things that just happen with like the snap of a finger that causes things to change damn near instantaneously. And in the past I've made plans to do like XYZ or whatever else, and then if things happen not to follow through, then I get really depressed and upset and so on and so forth. So I've started becoming cautiously optimistic when making plans. So yeah, it's like, oh well, I would like to do this, so I'm cautiously optimistic that it's going to go through, but if it doesn't, then okay, whatever. And I'm trying to rewire myself so that those pitfalls aren't as detrimental as they have been in the past. And a lot of people are probably thinking, well, Michael, that's just how life is. And, yeah, that is how life is, but when your entire life has been a series of letdowns, and every time you take a step forward, you are catapulted 5 miles back. It's at one point or another, you're just like, I'm done. Like, don't tell me we're going to do something if we're not going to do it. And I'm still kind of that way. And yeah, it could be juvenile or immature or whatever word you want to use. But it's how I feel. Right, wrong, or indifferent. And so I'm doing the best to cultivate things that work for me and pan out. So, and I'm also one of those people that if I say I'm going to do something, chances are I'm going to do it. Like if I tell you, hey, Sunday at 3, I'm going to go to do XYZ. Do you want to come with me? Yeah, let's do this. Okay, Sunday at 3, that's what's going on. So, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, don't really have much of a plan for this weekend. I'm thinking about going over to my sister's, but at the same time, I kind of need to stay home and do, I need to finish my laundry, and I need to do a little bit more cleaning. But I haven't been over to my sister's house in a while, and I really kind of want to go to Goodwill and stuff like that. So we'll see where the day takes me. But anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Go check out all the different things, podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast, and hellocupcakeitsme.com for the blog. I've been adding more stuff into that. If you would like to be a beta reader, I'm going to start taking signups for that here really soon, so let me know. And like I said, you will have to sign an NDA clause, and I can make a special video about that. But just trying to generate some hype right now and get people on board for reading. So, anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.